Good evening. It is Thursday, October 23rd at 9:25 p.m. So we have Cody here who's helping us. His name is Martha for the for this role play. Martha has done a session with me already, and this is our second session. So for today, we're doing strength for our sessioning. So let's start. My name's Jasmine Lemmy, by the way, in case I didn't say that. So hi, Martha. You came back after last session. Didn't have much time to run away, hey?
No.
Awesome. So what we're going to do is it's real simple, walking up and down.
Can we move that out of the way?
It's fine there. We're just going to be walking up and down this functional training area for the moment, just to get our movement, our limbs all moved, get the blood flowing. Then we're going to do some mobility stuff to make sure that we've got all the joints working properly and engaged before we head into our strength session. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Awesome. Let's walk. So we can either do this here or we can do it at a treadmill. You're not supposed to break the equipment. And walking backwards. You can dance if you want to, that's movement. The idea is we're just trying to get movement into our body, into our limbs, making sure that we're working properly.
Don't trip on the broken equipment.
No. And walking forward again. It's a good thing I bought my microphone.
Right. Let's charge this time.
It is charged this time, yes. And backwards again. I charged both of them to make sure that everything was A-okay. No, but because the camera's all the way down there.
It's going to be hard to pick up.
No, it actually works quite well. And walking forward. It's just because they probably can't see very well, so they can hear me actually talking to you, interacting, going through the warm-up motions.
Yep.
So once we've done this, we'll do some mobility stuff. I like this one because as you do the full extension, it straightens out your leg, it pulls through your glutes, pulls through the back of your knee, and it helps to alleviate some of that knee pain I find, just personally myself. Somehow my mic turned off.
Again?
It's on now. I think it was when I paused the video.
Why'd you pause it?
Yeah, pause it as we're moving. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Excellent. A little shoulder roll, shoulder bounce. Hydrate if you need to.
I'm good.
Cool. Let's get ready for the last set. I'm going to grab my water though.
What kind of back? Looked at him or didn't work back.
That's because we're focusing.
Right.
Awesome, Martha. So we're going to start here. Incline dumbbell chest press. So I'm just going to go grab you some light weights to begin with so we can get our form correct. So are you familiar with your dumbbell chest press?
Yes.
Yeah? You want to explain it to me briefly?
Dumbbell chest press, you're targeting the top with this, because this you're targeting the top part
Yep.
of your muscles. And you want to go as low as you can for maximum stretch.
You want your elbows to be at about a 45-degree angle.
So about there.
No, that's the right angle.
45.
Yeah. So if you jump up, I'll show you. So we start with the dumbbells on our knees just for support, and we kick them up with our legs to make sure that we're protecting our back and everything. So kicking up, leaning back into it, elbows at about a 45-degree angle, starting at the rib cage, right at the armpits, and we're pushing up and together. Down, controlled. Up, together, and down and controlled. Yeah? I'll be standing behind you to spot you to make sure that if you are going to have any falls, we can get you out of harm's way. Awesome. So kicking up with your legs. Arms at about a 45-degree angle. Awesome. Starting at your armpits and pushing up together. And then back down. Expanding that chest. Awesome. Up. So we're doing 8 of these per set. Try and keep both arms moving at the same time, making sure that you're engaging through those shoulders, protecting the body and feeling it across your chest. Core is on, always on. So last one, bring it to your armpits and then pushing up. Excellent. Now as we bring it down, bring down into your first position, onto your knees, before popping them down on the ground. That just protects your body, protects your spine. Yeah, how'd that feel?
Great.
Awesome. That's what we want to hear.
What's on your back?
Yeah, should be. I grabbed all your stuff and threw it in. Yeah, just filming. That's good. Awesome.
Okay.
Give yourself another 10 seconds. Okay, you want to grab your weights, get your set position going. Good. Now making sure before we roll back into that seated position, core is braced. Shoulders are locked in their position. You've got them squeezed. And then you bring them back, kicking your legs up, leaning back. Cool. Down to your armpits. And a little bit of a 45. There we go. And up together. Are you feeling that across your chest?
Yep.
Awesome. Do you feel a difference with the slow pace versus a fast pace?
Yes.
It's more time under tension, which helps to promote that muscle growth. Explosive movements are good as well because they work for your reaction times and stuff. I personally prefer the slower movement because it allows me to know what I'm doing, to have my body feel what I'm doing properly and have it become that muscle memory. 2 more. Yeah, and push. Perfect. Set position and on your knees before the floor. Excellent. Got one more round in you?
Yep.
Perfect. Eventually we'll get you all the way up to the other end of the dumbbells.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
I don't want to become, Johnny Com.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Grab your dumbbells, set position, setting your core up, setting your shoulders up, setting your chest up and your back up before rolling backwards and kicking our weights up. And up we go and down. Six more and we're done with this exercise. It's exciting, isn't it?
Oh, super exciting.
Two more. Perfect. And back down to your knees before popping them down. Excellent. Awesome, Martha. So you remember this torture device from one of our last sessions?
I do.
Awesome. So what we're going to be doing, popping it around our knees again. Squat stance. So a bit wider than your hips, toes out slightly, and we're pushing against it. So what you should feel is you should feel your glutes activate as you're doing this. Quads and hands will also activate. Use your core. Use that pelvic floor muscle that we spoke about in the last session to go down and then squeeze back up again. We're not just bobbing. We want to be feeling all the muscles work before lifting. Sound good? Awesome. Got 10 of them. So that helps with our knee stability because you're using your muscles. It creates that tension before we start. You've got more dominance on this leg. So with our hip stance, slightly wider than hip and then toes out. Yep. Okay. Cool. You don't have to go all the way down. Right angle is awesome. So down to the right angle, hold, and then up again. Because we don't want to lose that engagement through our legs. If we go all the way down, you kind of lose it, and then you've got to try and re-engage everything before getting back up. So, correct. Which is the reason we have that booty band on, because it helps us to use that tension and helps us to remember to engage the muscles. The video is getting a very good shot of my butt.
How's that cool, right?
It gets uploaded to YouTube.
Does it?
Awesome. Feeling it?
Done with these?
No, we've got 2 more sets. You're trying to get out of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Trying to get out of it already. Ready for your next set?
Yeah.
So, set position, toes out slightly. So when you get your legs here, 45 degrees, and then shuffle slightly to heel. And that will give you the right positioning. Making sure that you're in the middle of your legs, not leaning to one side or the other. Engaging that core, engaging your legs, glutes, and then down. And up again. And down. One more. And last one. Awesome. So similar to what we did last time, when we did in our last session, when we did our glute bridges, last one we're going to pulse for 10 counts. Sound good? Awesome. Feeling ready?
Yep.
Awesome. So hip width, 45 degrees, and then slightly out with our heels. Toes a bit more pointed out. Awesome. Ready? And down.
You got a pulse?
Not yet. We're pulsing on the last one. I like to use them as my finishers. Make sure you're really getting the last of it out. Two more and then we pulse. Okay, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Felt it? Awesome. When you're wanting some torture, that's exactly how we want you to feel. So what we're going to do now is your bird dog. Same as your last session. To help activate the core so that we leave with it on. So we're not going to do static this time. We're going to be doing dynamic like we did for the second 2 sets in our last session. You ready? Awesome. Locking everything in, shoulders, core, glutes, toes. We want to point our toes. We ready? Let's go. Sorry. We're doing dynamic. So out for 2, back in for 2. Out for 2, bring it back in for 2. Out for 2, back in again. Out for 2, back in. Out for 2, back in for 2. Out for 2, back in. One more each side. Awesome. Checking the time. Because we started at a certain time, but we've paused it as we've moved around the room. Ready? Feeling awake? What time's work tomorrow? Ready? And Out for 2, back in for 2 with that crunch. Out for 2, back in. Now, is this okay on your back? Awesome. So as we do this, making sure we're pointing our toe, engaging our booty, so that we're not relying on our lower back to hold up our leg. And last one. Now, due to time restraints that we have, we're going to go into our cool down. Our cool down, just because of timing. So, our cool down for this evening is a full body stretch with our pole assisting. So I'll just grab your pole. Have you ever used one of these to stretch? Yes? Okay, so what we're wanting to do, out in front of us, that's our shoulder width, right? Double it, over, and pull. So you almost want to be pulsing where it's your most extended. And then back in. Reset your shoulders. Back to pulsing. You should be feeling it through your chest, through your back, and making sure our core stays on, because that is our powerhouse and our stability. Need some coffee, hey?
No, just need a rest.
That's fair.
I fell asleep.
Okay. Plan to your staff. What we are wanting to do, holding our pole, and we're wanting to go step back into it and stretch our back. So you want your shoulders between your arms, you want your bum in the air, and you want to be pulling down. So this one will be, you've got a hunch back at the moment, Martha. You want to stick your bum up a little bit and curve your back like the cat-cows. It's all right, no one's coming behind you. And coming up out of it. And then back down. How's that feeling? How's that feeling? Now, wider grip than what you had before. Around to the side. And rolling. So this one will be helping move your shoulder joints around. Allowing that movement. Feeling good? Yep. Awesome. So pop the pole to the side. Okay, we're going to do some flow stretching. So we want our heel out, toes up. And we want to be coming down with our hands and like a scoop in the air. So you should be feeling this down through the back of your hamstrings, down your calf, and sometimes even in your glutes. You feeling it? Awesome. No pain though. What we want to hear. Thanks for coming in, Martha. See you next time.